If you've ever had that gut feeling, like this whole birth thing doesn't feel as supportive or as personal as it should, you're not wrong. There are some big lies the birth industry keeps feeding first time moms. And today I'm going to tell you three of the biggest ones. The same lies that are keeping you overwhelmed, anxious, and stuck on the hamster wheel of Google and TikTok. But I'm not just calling them out. I'm going to show you exactly what you need to know so that you can get off the fear train and into your power. Okay, let's start with lie number one. Just trust the doctor. They'll handle it. Ugh. Y'all, let's talk about this one. Of course, your doctor is important. Of course, your care provider has medical training. But here's the truth. Birth is a team sport, not a solo performance. In fact, research shows that moms who actively participate in their birth decisions actually report higher satisfaction, lower rates of intervention, and a better postpartum recovery. So, what happens when you just trust the doctor? Well, you're less likely to speak up when something doesn't feel right. You're more likely to just accept unnecessary interventions, and you miss the chance to build a birth experience that actually reflects your values, not just a hospital policy. And if you've ever had that little voice in your head saying, wait, is this normal? Or should I ask about this? Baby, that's your instinct. And around here, instinct is gold. We don't ignore it. We actually honor it. You deserve more than a medical event. You deserve a birth experience. All right, now let's talk about lie number two. Pain is just part of the deal. There's nothing you can do about it. Let me guess. You've heard someone say, birth is painful. That's just how it is. And while yes, labor comes with intense sensations, this idea that you just have to suffer through it, well, that's a straight up lie. Here is the truth. You absolutely can prepare your body and mind for the sensations of labor. There are proven ways to reduce pain naturally. Things like movement, breathing, hydrotherapy, massage, counter pressure, and even mindset work. When you understand what's happening in your body, it's way less scary and way more manageable. As a matter of fact, when laboring moms are supported with continuous care like a doula or another informed partner, they're actually more likely to have shorter labors and less pain medication. So no, pain isn't just part of the deal. Discomfort with purpose? Yes. Suffering in silence? Absolutely not. And if anyone's ever told you, just get the epidural, as if that's your only option, girl, they've only seen one version of birth. Now, let's move on to lie number three. Breastfeeding will come naturally. This one, whew, y'all, this one hurts because it sets so many moms up to feel like they're failing on day one. Just put the baby to breast. They'll know what to do. It's natural, so it'll just work. Sound familiar? But here's what they're not telling you. 60 to 80% of moms report struggling with breastfeeding in the first week. And most hospitals don't give you enough one-on-one lactation help. Not to mention, a natural process doesn't mean an automatic one. Breastfeeding is a skill. Say it with me. Breastfeeding is a skill, just like riding a bike, and both you and your baby are actually learning together. What will actually help you is learning about latch before birth, understanding what a good feed looks like and what it doesn't, and knowing how to get help early before you feel like giving up. You are not broken if breastfeeding doesn't click right away. Now, let me rewind that and say it again. You are not broken if breastfeeding doesn't click right away. You're just under supported. That's why I teach it before birth, so that you're not caught off guard. So let's recap those lies real quick. Number one, just trust the doctor. No, you absolutely must trust your intuition and get informed. Lie number two, pain is just part of the deal. Listen, there's so much that you can do to manage it. You don't have to just let it happen to you. And the third lie, breastfeeding is natural. It is natural, but it is not automatic. It's a learned skill, and you can learn it. If you've ever felt like something is off, or you've been told just go with the flow, if you've ever felt like no one is really preparing you, you're not crazy. You're just waking up to the truth. And that, mama, that's your first big win. Now that you know what's not true, let's talk about what does work. In the next video, I'm breaking down my birth blueprint. This is the exact formula that I use to help all my moms go from scared and confused to grounded and ready. And it works even if you've never done this before. So if you're ready for real prep and not fear-based pressure, I want you to go watch it now. You're going to feel so much relief once you see what's possible.